Comedy Film Nerds Podcast.
Solo, a Star Wars story. Now, this was an interesting thing what they did at the Super Bowl, too. They showed the teaser at the Super Bowl, but not the full trailer. And then that's like a weird thing. Like, I'd rather, you've got all these eyeballs watching the Super Bowl. Just show the freaking trailer. So they're like, oh, trailer drops tomorrow. I'm like, I like Netflix idea. I don't like this idea of doing a teaser at the Super Bowl. Just show the trailer.
I agree, and I love this complete shift that has happened with you and I. I didn't watch the Super Bowl. Don't give a shit about football anymore. I used to love it.
I am from Philly.
Yeah, it was
yeah.
So did you like riot and set your house on fire and?
Yeah, but not because of the Super Bowl. So I had other things going on.
Audrey ate the last pizza roll. What happened? You just went nuts.
So we went to a friend's house at a Super Bowl party. Just a bunch of Philly. We had a real Philly evening. We went down to got Philly cheesesteaks, tasty cakes, and
threw batteries at each other.
Batteries at each other. Yeah.
Drank water.
Drank water. Yeah. Threw snowballs at Santa, and we watched the game, and my friends who are diehard Philly Eagles fans, just literally went nuts. I was happy to see them win, but I can't say I got quite as excited as they did because it also reminded me of that video of you and Sam at Kevin Pollak's house.
Oh, when the Cubs won?
Yeah,
oh, my God.
Yeah. Like, that's what my friends looked like at that. And like,
lunatics?
Yeah, pretty much. And it was like almost like in tears, just like, it's never, because, Philly's never won a Super Bowl.
Never.
It's the first one. So, so it was really fun. And, it's always fun also to watch the commercials. But this whole new thing of, like, showing a teaser, I'm like, no, just show the freaking trailer.
Right.
So we saw Solo, a Star Wars story.
They are on a budget, guys.
They're on a
It's
budget.
Disney.
Sure.
Yeah. Disney's the tight little startup, so they gotta.
Yeah, they have no marketing budget.
No, gotta be great if Disney came on board with a $50 Patreon support.
Yeah.
To promote their little website. Watching this trailer, like, I can go into, I don't know if this kid, if I'm gonna like him as a young Han Solo, blah blah blah. You show me they just do one little shot of the inside of a brand spanking new Millennium Falcon, like right on the dealership floor.
Right.
I'm in.
Yeah, that was pretty
if that's
cool.
it. I'm going to the movie just for that.
Because, when you look at the history of Star Wars movies where they show the characters that we love younger, it doesn't always go so well. So, I don't know. I'm really on the fence about this movie. But again, it's Star Wars. We're going to go see it again. The thing about these movies
I love Rogue One.
Yeah.
So like these side stories.
But this is the first side story. Like, Rogue One was all different characters, which was really interesting. This one is like, this is a younger version of a beloved character.
Young
like
Lando Calrissian.
Yeah.
It's
like when Shia LaPew played Indiana Jones.
Shia LaPew.
It's like he's going to replace
Pepe
him.
Le Pew's brother?
Yeah.
Who is he?
Shia LaBeouf. Yeah. When he was like, when the fourth Indiana Jones movie came out, it was like, oh, they're grooming him to take up the mantle and be the next Indiana Jones, and it
he didn't literally. I mean, Sean Patrick Flannery played the young Indiana Jones on the
Shia LaBeouf
TV
was
show.
just
that's different.
So,
yeah.
He wasn't young Indiana Jones. He was
What I mean is, like, they were kind of grooming him as, like, to take over the franchise.
Thank God that didn't happen.
Yeah, thank God that didn't happen. Indeed. So I don't know. I mean, this movie, it doesn't matter. We're going to go see it. We're going to be on board, and all it has to be is better than the prequels, and then we'll be happy. So
not hard to do.
Yeah,
it'll be fun. I'm excited. I'm like, my only question is just you're playing Han Solo. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like a young James Bond or some really iconic film character that Harrison Ford carved out his whole career from.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a big undertaking for a young actor.
That fans have been rabid about since the 70s.
Yeah. So that's my only, can they do it?
Right.
But I'm going to see it.
Yeah.
I like the casting for the young Lando Calrissian.
He looks actually more interesting. Like, I really feel like, the casting for Han Solo, I mean, they didn't give him a lot of lines in the trailer, like, deliberately, but I hope that's not because, well, he didn't deliver them very well. So, I don't know. Like, I never got a sense of, this is young. Like, I didn't know the movie was called Solo, I wouldn't know that that's...
Well, it's like Chris Pine as a young James Kirk.
Right.
And showing him as young hothead Kirk, that was like you're playing. I mean, this is a very similar thing.
Yes.
Because you're showing. I mean, this is William Shatner's whole existence.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see. But Chris Pine, the difference is Chris Pine was already sort of an A-list star.
Right.
This kid's kind of a no-name. Now maybe that was smart because we have sort of a kid we don't know. It's a blank slate. It's not someone that's more established as Pine was.
Second director, a lot of reshoots. There's a lot of things going against this movie right now. So I'm hoping they pull it together, and the producers and everybody, even Ron Howard, to see if he can pull it off and just pull it together.
I'll say this: there's a lot of very competent people who got involved. I feel like they're all experienced and good enough to potentially save what sounds like maybe it was going off the rails. I don't know.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But I'm excited to see it.
It was going in a different direction. It was probably going in the direction of like a Lego movie, because those were the guys that made the Lego movie, like funnier, lighter, and that's what really made them turn the ship back around.
Right.
Like, well, this doesn't feel like a Star Wars movie. What's our version of a Star Wars movie? Yeah, that's not what we want.
No, I didn't ask you for that.
Yeah, we want an actual. We want our version, the actual version of the Star
Rogue
Wars
One
movie.
has a couple of light moments, but it's a pretty intense
It's a
film.
dark film.
Yeah.
and it's firmly in the Star Wars universe. Like, there's nothing that happens in Rogue One that you go, well, that's not
right
in the Star Wars
and you have an
universe.
interesting opportunity here. Are you going to show a more insecure Han Solo because he's younger, or has he always been cocky and his bravado is to mask his insecurity? Like, you
Right.
have some interesting things to do here, and sort of
He's always got a con going on, which made sense.
right.
Mm-hmm.
He was born a grifter,
Right.
like he was born at some. I mean, that's the opening VO is
Yeah.
like.
Woody Harrelson just kind of takes me out of a little bit because he's such a big star, and you have a bunch of people in the movie that aren't name actors or giant recognizable faces. So it's like, a bunch of a Star Wars movie with Woody Harrelson. That's what the trailer looked like.
I don't know.
So,
Aaron, what do you think?
I mean, I would prefer it if he was shaving his head with a knife.
Right.
More for the Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes movie.
Sorry.
You want everything to be that?
I really
Yes.
do.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm encouraged by two things. Lawrence Kasdan and his son wrote the script,
Yes.
and the guy playing Solo is an American.
Right.
Two things that are important to me.
Yeah.
They can't throw another British kid at us.
Right.
It just cannot happen.
No, we already have
To
Tom
play
Holland.
a
That's
cocky.
enough.
I mean, I guess it's a universe, but
And
Harrison.
This kid actually did audition to be Spider-Man as well.
Okay.
But yeah.
Because you're right. I mean, yes, it's not. But Harrison Ford was doing a cocky American.
Yeah.
I mean, in outer
100%.
space. So
Yeah.
that's what you need to have.
Yeah,
You need
yeah.
to have that
Mhm.
kind of who's selfish and greedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got debts to pay.
But with a heart of gold.
Yeah, with a heart of gold, like
So-
most people in this wretched country.